Once upon a time, there's prophecy. Anyone who can successfully build their own country, then it will be inherited as the leader of that region. And today I shall tell you a story about the adventure of Arya Dandang Wacana, the fearless young lord who constituted a new doctor, which was later known as the Tansi of Tuban. But before our story unfolds, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Arjuna, a student of SMPN 7 Tuban, and it's my honor to be your guide through this extraordinary journey. Do, 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 do. One fateful day, Arya Wacana received a solemn command from his father, the revered Arya Dandang Miri. The time had come for the young Arya to begin his own journey, to seek out a land where he can rise a doctor, just as the great ancestors before him had done. My son, the time has come for you to venture forth. Seek out the bamboo forest, and there build your own dungeon. And soon, Arya Wacana set on a long and winding journey, his heart full of purpose, his flame of spirit burning bright, as he walked through the dusty roads and endless wilderness. Do, 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 do. Days turned to weeks, and at least Arya Wacana and his loyal guard arrived at the vast bamboo forest. Straw, straw, ha! With much effort, they cleared the land. But when the dust settled, a troubling discovery met their eyes. And one of his guards stepped forward with worry.
My lord, we have cleared this great bamboo forest, yet there's not a single spring of water to be found. This place cannot sustain. There's nothing here, only white monkeys.
Then a whisper that only heart can hear stirred with Arya Wacana's soul. Later, he gazed at the monkeys, those wild, restless creatures, and in their movement through the underground, leading Arya Wacana and his guard walked deeper into the forest, until at last they stopped. Arya Wacana kneeled down and began to dig the land. Shrug, 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 whoosh! A torrent of crystal clear water surged forth from the earth. The guard in amazed jubilation, Metu bayune, metu bayune, metu bayune. The cheers of his guard round the forest like music. And from that blessed day, the land was given a name Tuban. The country of Tuban grew rapidly. However, finding water was just the beginning of their new life. For with growth came new challenges that the people of Tuban were never once to stop about their needs. A citizen approached with a deep bow.
My lord, the distance between our area and our relative is too far. Could your grace perhaps find a way to communicate such a distance?
Ayatollah Wacana then asked his ministers to find a solution and experts to help him. They are putting their greatest minds to work. Till at last they unveil The first invention, tada! The walkie-talkie, a device that's capable of sending voice through the air across a certain distance. The people of Tuban rejoiced, but not for long. The citizens returned with yet another request because the walkie-talkie is too limited in range. And soon the ministers went back to work, but this time armed with something far more powerful. Ta-da! The mobile phone. Every citizen was given a unique identity card with a specific personal number to communicate with anyone in the country. By the way, dear friends, would you like to call the Duke? Here is his number: 12474. Hello! This invasion make everyone happy, but it was. The mobile phone could not satisfy people's hunger for connection. They wanted more. They wanted better. And once again, the ministers crafting their most extraordinary invention yet. Ta-da! The smartphone, powered by internet. With this remarkable device in hand, the entire world seemed to rest within the palm of their hands. Knowledge, friendship, all news, all of it accessible in an instant. The Duke of Tuban had truly opened its doors to the world, but it so often happens. When great power is forced, a shadow soon follows. One by one, the citizens came rushing to their duke, with distress written across their faces. One of the citizens stepped forward, bowed and spoke with a trembling voice. My lord, my personal information has been stolen and spread across the land. There are people spreading falsehood in my name. And another cried citizens shouted, and mine it is worse than that. My picture has been edited and merged with an alien from another planet, and it's gone viral. Your Highness, I am helpless. Arya Dandang Wacana listened carefully to every word. With a sharp instinct of true leader, he demanded an investigation. But before long, the truth was uncovered. The culprit was a hacker, a cunning and shadowy figure who had seized upon the careless to protecting their personal data. Arya Watana did not act out of anger. He commanded that all citizens be warned to guard their personal information with great care. And just like that, with wisdom as his shield and sword as an action as his sword, the Duke of Tuban recovered peace to his beloved land. That's the conclusion of our stories for today. Thank you for much for listening so attentively. Goodbye.